Happy holidays, it's almost Christmas Day. Hey, hey.
I always slay every day and I don't play. Don't try me, I low, babe. I know that you notice me. As soon as I step out, I kill them. They passing out casket. I'm a whole up piece. I'm about to take off. You would think I was working for Ness.
What's up? It's your girl Ashley Tioni, the official Sweet Savage. I got my Christmas sweater on, my Christmas earrings on. It says "Get your jingles on." Got the little reindeer on the front. Yeah, so had to do it up for that. But I just finally finished getting all of my Christmas presents together, and I am so relieved because it is so stressful on my mental and on my bank account. And I was just like, you know, I feel like I'm not alone in this, so why not make a YouTube video about it, which is why I'm making a YouTube video about it. I was just thinking like, okay, so since I bought all of these presents, I need to budget and I need to make sure that I'm smart with my money because we got big things planned in 2020 and it requires some coins. So I was going to give 3 tips, or I am going to give 3 tips on how we can save our coins, save our bag. We might have already secured it, but we need to save the bag in 2020 so we can do the stuff that we want to do and flourish in our new year. Let's get into it. So before I begin, I automatically feel like my tips are going to be an unpopular opinion type of thing, but this is what I do. One, because I'm a college student, so the struggle is already real. So this is just stuff I already do just to maintain and be able to pay my bills. I feel like everybody wants that. You know, we all have to get our bills paid, and we all still want that extra money on the side to do the things. We still want that extra money on the side to just do the extra activities or whatever. Like get our hair done. See, y'all caught me on a good day when I got my hair done, because I be natural most of the time, but I got my hair done. So if y'all see these flyaways, that's why. This is brand new. It's my hair, and I'm just happy because it hasn't been straightened in a while. That's besides the point. So the first tip is shopping private label brands, especially when it comes to food. So instead of, when I mean private label brands, I mean like the Kroger brand, the Meyer brand, or shopping at Aldi or something. It doesn't have like a name brand. For example, I love Frosted Flakes. I will tear a box of Frosted Flakes up. Man, I love Frosted Flakes. But I think at Kroger is something called Simple Truth. And sometimes I try to be healthy and organic, and they had like this Simple Truth organic Frosted Flakes, which is cheaper than the actual Frosted Flakes. And it's organic, so it might taste a little different. But it's a whole ton of foods that have private label brands from the store instead of the name brands that we see on TV and commercials. And sometimes they get to upcharge on their products simply because they've been out so long and they are name brand. And I feel like half the time when I get a private label brand compared to the name brand, they almost act or taste the same. So I feel like when it comes to your food, especially, as long as, I mean, some people are picky, which is why I said this might be an unpopular opinion type video, because some people are picky when it comes to food, but I feel like I'm not always picky with the type of food. As long as it tastes good and it comes out the right way, like I'm good. So when you're doing your food, cleaning supplies, I get private brand toothpaste. It's just all types of stuff, or stuff that you can just go to the dollar store and get. Like if I need a broom, for example, like I don't have to go all the way to Meijer to get a broom. I can go to the dollar store. It does the same thing. So, you know, private label brands sometimes are the way to go. Now, sometimes they are not. You have to test to see which one works for you. But personally, especially when it comes to food, I suggest private label brands. So my second tip is meal prepping. I used to be the meal prep queen, sort of still am. I just have a busy schedule. When you meal prep, that means you are taking one recipe and you are making a lot of it at the beginning of the week, and you are eating that meal or maybe a few others for the whole week. Like you get your containers and you put that food in there and you eat that throughout the whole week. And some people may not like this because they don't like eating the same thing every day. But if you want to save your coins for the long term, consider it. Or you can have 2 different types of options. So like for me, I eat the same thing every day for lunch, but I might eat different things for dinner. Or I can eat the same thing for dinner and then have different things for lunch. So I mean, it really depends on your budget, what you like to eat and what you prefer to eat. Because like for me, I eat like tuna salad, like tuna on my salad. I eat salads and like chips every day for lunch, and I'm cool with that. As long as I got my, you know, my vinaigrette dressing, because I'm bougie like that, and my tomatoes and my tuna, like all of that, I'm good with the salad because it tastes good. But then like when I come home, like I'll eat like chicken and rice or turkey burger and rice. Like I'm really simple. But I know some people like to do it big and beyond and like to chef it up in the kitchen. My schedule don't allow me to chef it up in the kitchen unless I want to stay up all night. So I think meal prepping is the way to go. Also, for people who are trying to be on the health tip, they trying to secure the bag and secure the tummy, secure the booty, secure the thighs, whatever you're trying to do, lock in your knees, like I don't know. But, you know, this is also a way to have a healthy food option instead of eating out all of the time. Because when you get off work or you get out of class and you say you're hungry, you ain't got to stop at McDonald's because you know your food already ready in the refrigerator. Pop that in the microwave and you're good to go. That's what I do. So just passing along what I do to you. That might work for you, might not. But I have found that it does save me money, especially when I am getting off work and I am hungry. And I'm like, oh, okay, I already got food in the refrigerator. I don't need to stop. More money in my pocket, okay? So that's just something to consider for the new year. New year, new you. If you on that tip, boo. My third tip is staying in the house. Stay in the house. My dad told me that every time you step outside your door, you're gonna spend money somehow, some way. So for me, like, I gotta get to class somehow. Like, before I got a car, I was taking the bus. Gotta pay to get on the bus. Now I got a car. Gotta pay to put gas in the car. Then if you get hungry out and you didn't meal prep or you didn't bring a meal prep, you're hungry. You want to go buy some food or you want to buy a snack. Your friends are bored. They want to do an activity. You want to go to the movies, want to go shopping or whatever. That's more money. But if you stayed at home and you was chilling, you was working on your business or reading or Netflixing, I don't know, whatever you like to do in your spare time, you save your coins unless you're paying for the Netflix. But I use my cousin, so it's different. And I'm not saying don't have any type of life where you have to stay in the house all the time. But if you know that you just going out to eat just because for no reason, then maybe you should just stay in. Offer your friend your meal prep and y'all can eat. Both of y'all saving money or something like that. There has been times where I declined, where my friends will call me and be like, hey, let's go out to this, or hey, let's go out to this. Like, it's this place called Gregory's where they serve some good chicken and macaroni. And my friend be like, you know, I just really want some Gregory's. And in my head, I'd be like, I want some Gregory's too, but I also want my money. So if you want your money more than you want food, then I mean, choice is up to you. That's all I'm saying. Or like limit yourself, or say if I'm going out, it's because I've had a great week and I deserve to treat myself. Or it's a celebratory moment. Maybe it's your birthday, your friend's birthday, maybe it's the holiday, you know, then that makes more sense to go out. But just going out just to go out, like, do you have to? You don't have to. I hustle and grind. When I have a deadline, I'm early on time. That's the sweet savage in me. Hey, oh, 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 oh. That's the sweet savage in me. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, y'all, I hope you got everything that y'all could from this video. I know sometimes I can get a little bit off topic and I can just get a little too silly. So I apologize for that, but hopefully my tips were helpful and useful for you on how to save your money in 2020, or just period, because we need to save our money for things that we want to invest in the future. So I will talk to y'all later. Get your jingle on. What? Get your jingle on. Get your jingle on. What? Get your jingle on. What? Get your jingle on. Get your jingle on. What? Get your jingle on. Get your jingle on. Get your jingle on. Get your jingle on. That's all I got.